Imagine this. You're at a social gathering, drinking in hand, attempting to strike up a conversation. You start talking about your passion for stamp collecting, but your audience's eyes glaze over. Or perhaps you're in a meeting at work, trying to convey a critical point, but your colleagues are more interested in their smartphones than in what you're saying. Welcome to the frustrating world of bad communication, where misunderstandings breed and meaningful connections die. Poor communication is like trying to play a symphony with an untuned piano. It's jarring, ineffective, and frankly, it makes everyone want to leave the room. Miscommunication can lead to conflicts, missed opportunities, and a general sense of frustration. In relationships, it can cause unnecessary arguments and feelings of being misunderstood. In the workplace, it can result in botched projects and strained colleague relationships. In short, bad communication is the nemesis of productive and harmonious interactions. So, what does it mean to be articulated? Being articulate isn't just about using big words to impress your friends at dinner parties. It's about conveying your thoughts clearly and effectively. An articulate person can express ideas in a way that is not only understandable, but also engaging. They can navigate the treacherous waters of conversation with ease, leaving their audience nodding in agreement rather than scratching their heads in confusion. Becoming an articulate communicator is a skill that can be honed with practice and dedication. It's about knowing what you want to say, having the right words at your disposal, and being able to deliver your message with confidence and clarity. It's about making your words work for you, rather than against you. At its core, being articulate means having clarity and precision in your speech. It's like being a sculptor of language, chipping away the unnecessary bits to reveal the clear, sharp message underneath. Instead of rambling on with vague phrases and filler words, an articulate person chooses their words carefully, ensuring each one serves a purpose. Imagine you're explaining a new project to your team. Instead of saying, "We kind of need to, maybe think about possibly improving our social media strategy," you say, "Our goal is to enhance our social media presence by increasing engagement and driving traffic to our website." The difference is night and day. The first sentence is a murky swamp of indecision. The second is a clear, direct path to action. Another crucial aspect of being articulate is confidence. When you speak with confidence, your words carry weight. People are more likely to listen and take you seriously. This doesn't mean you have to be loud or aggressive. It means speaking with a steady, assured tone and maintaining eye contact. It means believing in your message and conveying that belief to your audience. So what practical things can we do to become better at communication? Amplify your vocabulary. Let's start with the foundation of good communication: vocabulary. Imagine trying to build a house with just a handful of bricks. It's not going to be very sturdy, is it? The same goes for communication. A limited vocabulary restricts your ability to express yourself fully. The more words you have at your disposal, the more nuanced and precise your communication can be. But fear not, you don't need to start memorizing the dictionary. Building your vocabulary can be fun and organic. Read widely and often, books, articles, and even well-written social media posts. When you come across a word you don't know, look it up. Use them in sentences to cement them in your memory. The goal isn't to show off, but to enrich your ability to communicate more effectively. Think of it as expanding your mental toolkit. The more tools you have, the better equipped you are to handle any conversational construction project that comes your way. And who knows, you might even impress that cute barista with your knowledge of sesquipedalian verbiage.
What do you call this in English?
A casket.
A coffin. What about this?
A ghoul.
A ghost. What about this?
A cadaver.
A skeleton.
Know what you want to say. Before you even open your mouth or tap out a message, take a moment to crystallize your thoughts. Without this clarity, you risk meandering through a labyrinth of vague phrases and half-baked ideas. The goal is to distill your message into a clear and concise form, ensuring that your communication is both purposeful and impactful. When you have a clear sense of what you want to say, you can articulate your points with confidence and precision. This clarity not only helps you stay on track, but also makes it easier for your audience to follow along and engage with your message. Moreover, knowing what you want to say helps you anticipate potential questions or counter-arguments, allowing you to address them proactively. This foresight transforms you from a mere speaker into a persuasive communicator, one who can navigate through doubts and objections with ease. Be comfortable with silence. In conversations, silence is often viewed as an awkward pause, a void that must be filled with words. However, embracing silence can transform your communication from a frantic scramble of words into a deliberate and thoughtful exchange. Being comfortable with silence means recognizing that not every moment needs to be filled with chatter. Instead, silence can serve as a powerful tool, giving both you and your conversation partner time to reflect, process, and respond more thoughtfully. It's the difference between rushing through a meal and savoring each bite. Silence allows the flavors of the conversation to develop fully. Silence can be particularly valuable in discussions that require deep thinking or emotional sensitivity. When someone shares something important, a moment of silence can show that you are genuinely listening and considering their words. It conveys respect and patience, allowing the speaker to feel heard and understood. This creates a more meaningful and empathetic dialogue. Moreover, silence can serve as a powerful negotiation tool. In high-stakes conversations or business negotiations, strategic pauses can put pressure on the other party to fill the void, often leading them to reveal more information or make concessions. It's a subtle yet effective way to shift the dynamics in your favor. Being comfortable with silence also means you're not afraid to let your words linger. Sometimes, the most impactful statements are those followed by a pause, allowing their significance to resonate. Use nonverbal communication wisely. Words are just one part of communication. Your body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice all play a crucial role in conveying your message. In fact, studies suggest that the majority of our communication is nonverbal. This means that how you say something can be just as important as what you say. Pay attention to your body language. Maintain eye contact, but don't stare. Use gestures to emphasize points, but don't overdo it. Be mindful of your facial expressions. A genuine smile can go a long way in building rapport. And remember, your tone of voice can convey confidence, enthusiasm, and sincerity. Adapt to your audience. Effective communication isn't one size fits all. Different situations and audiences require different approaches. Speaking to a close friend is different from addressing a boardroom full of executives. Tailor your message and delivery to fit the context and audience. Consider factors like formality, jargon, and cultural differences. For instance, using technical jargon might be appropriate in a professional setting, but could confuse a lay audience. Being aware of these factors and adapting accordingly can significantly enhance your communication effectiveness. Think of yourself as a linguistic chameleon, seamlessly adapting to your surroundings. Whether you're in a casual chat or a high-stakes negotiation, your ability to adjust will make you a master communicator. If the other person isn't listening, stop talking. There are few things more frustrating than speaking to someone whose mind seems to be anywhere but in the conversation. Whether they're gazing at their phone or nodding absent-mindedly, the message is clear. They're not listening. When you find yourself in this situation, the best course of action is to simply stop talking. Continuing to speak when the other person isn't engaged not only wastes your time and energy, but also diminishes the value of your words. Pausing when you notice your listener has tuned out can serve multiple purposes. This pause gives them the opportunity to re-engage and show that they are ready to listen. It also sends a subtle but powerful message that your words deserve to be heard and will not be wasted on deaf ears. Moreover, stopping when the other person isn't listening can also protect your own sense of self-respect and dignity. Speaking to someone who isn't listening can feel like shouting into the void, which can be demoralizing. By choosing to stop, you assert the importance of your voice and your right to be heard. This isn't about being stubborn or passive-aggressive. It's about setting boundaries and ensuring that your communication is meaningful and valued. If the other person truly cares about what you have to say, they will take notice and make an effort to listen more attentively. Improving communication skills can unlock a world of better opportunities and relationships. Clear and effective communication fosters deeper connections, builds trust, and facilitates mutual understanding. Whether in personal relationships, professional settings, or social interactions, the ability to articulate thoughts and listen actively can transform misunderstandings into meaningful dialogues and conflicts into collaborative solutions. Enhanced communication skills also empower individuals to express their ideas confidently, advocate for themselves and others, and navigate complex situations with grace. This not only leads to stronger relationships and teamwork, but also opens doors to new opportunities, personal growth, and professional success. In essence, mastering the art of communication is a key to unlocking a more fulfilling and connected life, where one's voice is heard, understood, and valued.